As per usual, actually, as last week, I forgot to open everything. Hang on. Hey, you guys heard the background for music. Oh, that's amazing, man. That's so... Hello everyone and welcome to the Night-Themed Rave. I am one of your hosts, Raven, and I am joined by our two usuals, Monkey.
Hello everyone, my name is Roland Monkey. I am as usual very wholesome and glad to be back for this episode where our guest is absent at the moment, but this should get interesting.
And Karma.
Welcome everybody, I'm Air Karma, the scuffed one of these podcasts.
And Shmeaty. Hi guys, my name is Shmeaty. There you go.
That was the worst Shmeaty imitation ever.
I wasn't really trying.
Can you actually try?
We'll get him.
Hey guys,
We'll get him
it's
to
me,
have do his.
Shmeaty.
Hey Karma, can you try to do a Shmeaty impression?
I haven't talked with him long enough to be able to do one properly.
He talks like a stoner.
So yeah, I don't know how that sounds like.
Alright, Monkey, now since you asked us, you gotta ask you. Do it.
And yes, Spiff, we are.
Yes, before you're gonna have Shmeaty tits on the screen.
Her name is Lemon.
I mean,
What?
Her name is
Lemon.
technically we're covered and it's a bathing. I mean, we're good. We're good. Not like anybody's gonna really pop by here anyway.
Meanwhile,
some people.
the Twitch CEO joins and bans us.
Honestly, I'd laugh at that. That'd be funny.
Well, y'all are just. Whoever host is not good enough and never tells us why or who.
It would be funny.
I'm still waiting on Monkey's Shmeaty impression.
Ah. Yo. What's up, guys? I'm trying to sound so stoned, but I don't do drugs.
Hey guys, it's me, Shmeaty.
I feel like we're all feeling horribly.
He's
Maybe
taking
just
his
us-
dog out or something.
I don't.
The way you do the Shmee is
Oh,
really
okay.
good with the.
Oh, fuck you. Were you listening to that? How long have you-
I just came back. I heard that. It was good, baby. You gotta do that. Was good, baby.
What's good, baby?
What's good, baby? How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. You present yourself. If there's like one person in this in our universe that don't know you.
Well, hello. I am Sir Shmeaty. I am a well-known representative of the Nags community. I also run my own stream. Do the Shmeaty Show podcast. You guys are gonna be on there one day, hopefully.
Heck yeah.
Not together, I
Yeah.
hope.
Down for that.
I want to shit talk them behind their back.
Wow.
The show.
That's how it's gonna be.
I've been following for a while here, so now that I got on, now we'll see what's going to happen. You know,
And thank you, Autumn, for the follow.
I'm just that one guy that gets high.
Yeah, pretty much. That sums you up. You're the guy who gets high.
Oh, and I play a lot of Destiny too. A lot of it.
Yeah, he plays a lot of bad game.
Don't you have like 5,000 hours on that game?
Almost 4.
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean,
Well,
I
I like
should
looter
not,
shooters. Looter shooters are my favorite type of game out there.
I should not talk as I have 450 hours on Monmusu, which is just a fucking clicker game about waifus.
I have a lot of hours in Terraria, but no game is over 1,000 hours, except maybe a PlayStation game, or maybe like Minecraft.
Yeah.
The longest game I have right now that I can currently count is Persona 5 at 266 hours.
Skyrim might be over 1,000 hours for me if you count my Xbox 360, my Xbox One, and my PC time.
Shit, I mean, I have 7,000 hours alone on D1, so.
That's a lot of hours
Explain.
spent playing a single game.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's an addiction. You never stop.
Yeah, a lot of people do that for like Rainbow Six and League of Legends, so I get it.
Rainbow Six and League, I don't get. Like, that stuff I don't get.
I don't get fucking Destiny or any of those games. Spending
Destiny,
more than
I mean, Destiny, you get it. I mean, I honestly see Destiny more as a grind game because it's designed for you to go loot, shoot, and then loot and shoot more.
just play Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands is nice,
I do
But-
play Borderlands with my
but there's
buddy.
no real good end game for Borderlands.
I mean, there's the DLC, but yeah, I get what you mean. It's not an
But after
MMO.
that, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, Destiny is an MMORPG, first-person shooter. Fucking, there's a lot of things going for it. The Bungie named it so. You just put a lot of tags on that bitch. You're like, slap it on there. There was a meme not like I think 2 weeks ago, where a member of the community just edited one of the tags in Steam and added hentai to it.
Hell yeah.
Those I love seeing.
I mean, let's be real. The NSFW tag on Steam is just a fucking hentai tag.
Pretty much.
Nice.
I
I haven't been on Steam lately.
I mean,
wonder
your computer can't run Steam games.
I know, but I still have an account. I just don't use it often.
He plays free games like
Well, yeah.
Apex.
Don't underestimate the power of the
Apex
Apex.
is free.
I don't
Apex is
fucking-
fun as fuck.
What the hell is Apex?
Apex is fun as fuck.
It's a battle royale.
Yeah, but it's the best battle
No, I
royale
don't
out
play
there
those.
that actually includes skill. That actually uses skill.
Hey, I've
played-
seen controller aim assist. I don't know about that.
I'd turn off aim assist.
I played that game when it was like in season 1.
Even without the aim
Never
assist, that
played.
game actually needs skill. You have to have your ears like alert, like a shitload of the time.
Listen,
Not only that,
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've only ever played one battle royale, and that was Call of Duty for the iPhone. And I won my first ever battle royale, and I've never touched a battle royale since.
well, of course, it's a mobile. If you're playing a mobile battle royale, that's automatically shit.
Oh, I mean, so is Isn't Apex also on the phone?
Nope.
Oh, well, I know Fortnite is, and so is PUBG, so I just assume they're all on the phone.
Yeah. Fortnite
I mean-
actually takes a lot of skill though. It takes a lot of skill.
It was also a shit game though.
But it's a shit game. Yeah.
I've never-
it's
I've
it's
never
not the
played-
game itself. Honestly, the game itself is not shit because like people had to grind and like actually get good at building and shit and take good with your aim. But the thing is that the community of Fortnite is so shit.
You
Like
mean
if you get in
children.
there, people, it's literally children or people that haven't gone off the game since season 1.
Or bots, apparently, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, but
So either way,
the
we're
people
supposed to
that
be
actually,
talking about manga.
yeah, I mean, this is
Yeah.
introduction, man. This is just
Cool.
introduction.
We're 12 minutes in. We're already almost a 10th way done with the episode or something.
well, maybe it's a
Cool.
10th or a 20th, depending on how long we go.
A 6th. Yeah, a 6th. 'Cause it's an hour
Cool.
long
That's
usually, so we're a 6th or an 18th done with the episode.
Yeah, fair enough.
Either way, manga. Shmeaty wanted to come on and talk about manga. Why do you want to
Actually,
talk about
I offered I shot him the offer.
Alright, my apologies. I don't know anything. Monkey wanted to talk about manga and invited Shmeaty.
Oh, yeah, I got an extensive knowledge on manga. I've read last year. I read alone 445 or 450.
Hey Karma, how many manga have you read?
In total, including doujins,
No.
Oh, that's just from last year though. I've been reading a lot.
Not including doujins.
Not counting. Including doujins.
Not including doujins.
I heard that part. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay,
Like 2?
Just
one,
a rough
that one.
estimate.
that one.
That one.
7 to 10. 7 to 10.
1,000,
Just
No.
100.
No.
Oh, just
No.
7 to 10 individual.
Yes.
Oh shit. Never mind. Oh shit.
Apparently,
I've
I
read-
thought
Honestly,
Karma was
one-
less than me, but apparently I have the least amount read then. I have read a
shit.
total of 2 manga.
Who?
2 of them.
Ooh, I could put y'all on game. Ooh, I could put y'all on game.
I mean,
you
I've
can
read-
try, but
I've read Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. Fairy Tail, what became the final season.
Mhm.
About 65 chapters of Arrow Manga Sensei.
Your manga sensei's nice. It was nice. Yeah.
It was pretty good. I don't know where I can find it anymore.
no, it's fucking garbage.
It's a good binge if you have like.
I mean, honestly,
if you've read so much, if you've read so much or
if you
watched
get
so much,
past,
like you just have
mean,
you got nothing
it's-
else to do with your life, so
It's
might
just,
as well.
it's incest bait. It's literally considered one of the worst pieces of literature.
Yeah, like I said, it's if you just sit, if
I
you
mean,
have
but
nothing
I
else to
look
do, it's
past all
something
of
to
that.
read.
There's other
I look
things to
past all
read,
that.
though. Like,
There's a lot. Yeah, do you know how much I read?
yeah, like JoJo.
JoJo.
Although I
man.
did read one the other day. That was pretty good.
Shmeaty, do you want to fucking throw hands
summoned-
right now?
I mean, hey, JoJo's, although fire and I love watching it, heavily overrated in my opinion.
Yeah,
you
you're gonna have
wanna
some
throw
problems with
hands?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna fucking murder you. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and server mute. Oh, wait, I don't have power. Damn it.
We're not getting me to this over you, sweetie. I'm a
Don't actually server mute him.
Did
Hey, yo, give me perms right now. I got you.
You need to go to defected to that. I am an admin, but you need to go to either one of the bishops or the Almighty Pope.
You know, Discord has an update. I can just press that button and I got a full, like, 10 seconds to say whatever I want.
Okay.
I can also just disconnect from the Discord and not join back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be bad since he's the one streaming.
There goes the podcast.
Yeah, it's a Rave and the Wraith podcast now. We talk about JoJo for 2 hours.
We already did that when we first started.
Yeah, I know. I can do it again.
I love the show so much that I can talk down on it.
Yeah, then I can talk down on Euro Manga Sensei.
Yeah.
Except I don't fucking love that show.
I mean,
I never said I loved it. I said it's a
didn't-
good
I've
binge
never
if you have, like,
watched
nothing
it.
else to do.
Just watch hentai.
that was the first. I've never watched it. I started with the manga and I just kept reading it.
We gamers don't watch hentai. We read it. We are the true connoisseurs.
I mean,
Exactly.
I do have this little unknown
To ask if we were
website
Kalari
on the web.
Dojins.
Yeah, you're true connoisseurs.
Yeah, I have this little unknown website called Hentai to Read.
Oh, I use
That's a
that one.
good
I
one.
use
That's a
that.
good
I
one.
use that a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You can actually watch it on or read it on mobile, like as
Mhm.
opposed to the other famous hentai site, which I don't remember the name of.
Nentai?
hentai.
And
And
hentai,
hentais.
yeah.
I use an hentai. I use
You can read
both
that
of
on mobile too.
Oh, you can on mobile? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can read the end.
Yeah, I do it all the goddamn. I do it all the time on mobile.
Do you want to know how
them.
we end
Mother-
hentai? page I have opened on my phone?
No, I don't, and I don't want to know.
I can't tell you because there's so much that I can go for like 5 seconds of scrolling up on my fucking phone and still have end hentai pages.
You know what I do is I keep a folder and I keep those saved, and I can go back to them whenever I want, and then I just close the tabs.
Those are only those that I want to read. I only
you-
read
you-
those that I have read.
Alright,
Yeah.
Monkey, take a step back from your mic. Alright,
You're like
bro.
10. Like you're just trying to deep throat your mic over there. God
Yeah,
damn.
man.
Is that better?
Yes. You're still the same volume, but now we can actually understand you without you peeking.
Yeah, without your
Good.
boom, your boom, your boom.
Boom,
Type
da boom,
shit.
da boom.
I've actually started being a weeb with when Seven Deadly Sins season 2 came out, or the actual season
Season
actual
2
season
was-
2.
Season 2, like
Actual
Season
season-
two was-
Okay,
So,
I enjoyed the whole series. That was
Yeah,
a good
I
series.
just watched
season
that
3
episode.
was fucking shit.
alright, before we get any
Because of
more
the changes.
sidetracked, though,
What?
Monkey, how many manga have you read estimated?
I'm currently reading I'm waiting on the next tomes of the volumes.
Alright, I
of
didn't
the
ask
fairy tale
what you were
manga.
reading, I asked how many.
A series or amount of novel of
No, series.
volumes 11. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, then.
Okay, I guess I have the most amount of knowledge then.
Oh, yeah, no, Shmeaty,
Well, it's
we have
difficult to
left.
beat you when you literally have manga night.
I used to have manga,
Yeah, you used to have manga night in the nerd server, right?
but in both servers, in my own and in the NAG server. People actually showed up. Losing quite a bit. The most I've had was like almost 25.
Jesus. And like although if we start counting novels, when I was in high school, I knew the entire fantasy section of my high school library like by heart. At the point where I guided teachers for novels for their student.
That's nice.
Wow.
I have a app that I use to read manga called Manga Reader because I'm on iPhone, so there's not a lot of options. I
don't
want to
use
talk about
Wow.
since we're not gonna
Garbage.
do a whole episode on JoJo, I guess we could talk about something else. The other manga that I've read is called Helk, Helck. I have read 45 or 54 out of 106 chapters.
Okay.
So, for those of you who want to know about Helk, it is a shonen anime. It's mostly comedy and action. It's about basically the demon devil lord whatever dies or gets defeated, and they need a new king of hell. And they're like, fuck, we gotta hold a tournament. So they held a tournament, and all of these demons showed up who they're like, alright, one of these guys are gonna win. But one human shows up, and he's like, yo, I got this. And they're like, you're a fucking human. You know what, go in, you'll just get yourself killed. And they're like, oh, whatever, let's just see the human die. So the human enters the tournament, big surprise, the human fucking dominates the tournament, not even remotely close. Even after they
So
tried
hold
to...
on, you said big surprise?
What?
It's not much surprising for that's not very surprising for shonen anime though, honestly.
That's what I said, it's not very surprising.
Oh, okay.
Even after they tried to sabotage him, he ends up winning the tournament, and he becomes basically the Demon King, and they're like, we can't have a human be the Demon King, so let's go get him killed somehow. So they send him on basically a suicide mission with a bunch of other people, and they try to make sure he dies. Turns out they don't trust this guy to be the Demon King. He ends up basically proving his loyalty by killing a bunch of people and saving a bunch of demons. And they're like, okay, this guy's fucking cool. And then without spoiling too much, they go on an adventure, and he is the Demon King.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's basically, if you guys have seen Seven Deadly Sins, it's Escanor as the main character.
Wow.
You just interested
Fucking
me.
power.
You
Fucking
Helk was
power.
it?
Helk, yes. I'll put it in chat.
Would have to check that out. Have to check that out then.
You said Escanor and you interested me because I like the way Escanor thinks. So
Yeah, he's very much like Escanor.
Okay.
He also looks like Escanor.
nice.
Monkey, have you seen the final season yet?
Yes, I finished it. Don't remind me. Shut
I
up.
know that was
Shut
so
the
horrible.
fuck
That was horrible.
Up, Karma. I don't need to cry.
I don't remember the final season because I didn't see it.
Sorry, what?
We're talking about Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins. Final
yes.
season of that.
So, Shmeaty, have you seen Hulk?
Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk. Haven't seen it, but I read it like up to chapter 15.
And do you
yeah,
think what I
bookmarked
said
it.
is pretty much fair?
It's pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though.
It is very
Chinese.
good. And
Let's do it.
they do have a deep lore and history of the world and of Hulk's past and everything, but I don't want to spoil any of that.
The art is actually pretty nice too.
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of, like a mix between Seven Deadly Sins, Escanor, and basically the premise from the one anime, Overlord.
Well, let's see it. The eyes are really nice. I like how they actually do shades on the eyes and not just one single color.
I should probably throw up actually a picture of Hulk. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Shmeaty, we still have a manga debate to finish about
Okay.
paperback copies.
So paperback copies. So I think it's a waste of money. Buying them is a waste of money because if you read them, the value goes down. Already, and not only that's, but spending it, if you're actually sitting like you're actually spending all your money just to sit down and collect them all. How many people are actually going to read these unknown mangas that you've probably read? Not a lot. Even though you can continue watching and reading shit, people like they'll be like, "Oh, you got a nice collection." I've had people say "nice collection" just to my fucking my amount that I have on my phone. I'm like, okay, I don't I don't want to get copies of it. They're like, dude, why don't you get copies? That shit's sick. I mean, like, I'm not gonna spend fucking hundreds and almost thousands of dollars on paperback copies just so I can read them in my hand and have them in my hand. But
Well,
that's just me.
If you ask me, it's like I grew up with novels and with paperback novels, so I can't stand reading a novel or a manga or a comic on a computer. I physically can't stand reading material in a computer. I need to be able to just sit somewhere and open a book and read it.
I mean, I mean that's the thing I grew up with. I grew up with fucking novels as well, but I didn't really care now. I mean, shit, phones are just so more versatile. You could just easily scroll. You could have multiple tabs. I mean,
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I've always preferred, like, my teacher in high school tried to make me read a book online with like an automated voice that read it for me. I was like, go fuck yourself.
That sounds terrible.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
don't-
getting someone a fucking like, Siri retarded voice reading me my novel.
Yo, K-Dot
Yo,
does
what-
that,
yo.
by the way.
yo, Lord, what? Yo, monkey, watch out on the language. You're on stream. Our word is
Would never
is
cared.
bannable. It's a bannable offense, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way,
Uh,
Shmeaty, are you
idiotic.
streaming this? 'Cause you sound like you were streaming this.
No. I'm
Okay.
just looking out for fellow streamers, bro.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. I mean, like shit, like, so I don't like. I grew up with hard copy books and shit. I don't like reading words. So my whole premise on like manga and comics and shit is that I like to see what the mangaka and the artist, like, well, the author are trying to conceptualize with their words. So like, you can read the LNs, yeah, but like the manga or like the comic, the web novel that you read of it, you gotta see like what they want with their world. You can see like the actual character design that they want, which I find really appealing. Not only that, with like if it's fight scenes, you get to see what they actually want through like with the flow of it
Wait,
and stuff like that.
is Uzumaki considered a manga?
Uzumaki?
Yeah, by
oh.
Junji Ito.
I don't think so.
They're saying it is. This
That's
website
more like
I'm
a-
reading. I mean, if it counts, then I guess I've read 3, because I have read Uzumaki. Uzumaki is fucking weird. Also, I highly recommend if you want to dive into some horror, then.
Oh, I got some good horror. I got real good horror.
The only manga I've read online is called I have a wife who heals with her ties.
I read that. I think I recommended it to you, no?
And I found it on a waifu bot, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds interesting. Let's go read it."
Oh, I read that. It's actually pretty good.
It is really good.
It's just like a shit post for the author, and they're like, there you go, some more thighs.
Like, I'll only read online if I can't find it, or if it's the only exception to like me not wanting to read nothing that isn't paperback
Mhm.
is if it doesn't exist paperback, or if it's a fan fiction, because I really fucking love fan fiction.
My voice echoey.
I don't hear
think
it, so I don't know. Like, I can hear him, but I don't hear it.
I don't hear it either.
Test.
I don't hear it either. Anyway, a manga I recently started reading was I've summoned the devil to make my wishes true, but decided to marry her because she was so cute.
Oh yes, I read that.
Yeah, I started reading and I was like, oh my, this is pretty good.
That sounds
interesting.
Jesus, that was something.
It's funny. It's funny.
Oh shit. But yeah, when I first read it, I was like, my. Gotta hit the oh
Yeah.
my. I see you're scrolling through Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I'm showing people just some of the anime I've watched and trying to think of which mangas I would have read. since apparently I don't know. I have technically read a little bit of Attack on Titan and a little bit of One Punch Man.
One Punch Man is actually much better in the manga.
Sorry about
Season
that.
2 was completely screwed up because of the changes in studio and whatnot, but
I disagree. I think it was fine.
I just didn't like the art. Like, it was completely fine, but they tried like just stretching out the first part of it too long. But that's kind of what one did as well. He tried to stretch out like the whole process of the arc because the current arc is very long.
It is.
He's still going, yeah. I mean, it's like what, over almost 100 chapters long?
Yeah, I could actually look at my manga list. I did try reading Overlord as well, but I just couldn't get into it.
Overlord it became a snooze fest after season 2 for me.
Disagree completely. After season 2 sucked. Season 3 onward was awesome.
Oh, season 3 was awesome. Season 3 was awesome though.
You just said it was a snore fest.
It was a snore fest though. I had to like actually stay up. It was awesome, but I had to force myself to stay up to continue watching it.
How can something be awesome and a snore fest at the same time?
Well,
Honestly,
see, when you get this high, when you get high like I.
Oh, true, yeah.
Some things that you could be watching and you're like, ah, shit, but you're like.
I also do have an anime that someone a manga someone recommended to me. I want to know Shmeaty's opinion on it. Franken Fran. Have you heard of it?
Franken Fam, you said?
Fran. I'll put it in chat. Franken Fran.
Is that all one word? I believe. Yeah, Fran.
It is a mature psychological sci-fi shonen supernatural horror.
Yeah. It's by Kijitsu Katsushija.
Yes.
Katsushi. Fuck. Yeah.
Yes.
I actually
KK.
haven't read it, but I have it on my
Watch
to read
list
list.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read the synopsis real quick. Fran can make anyone into anything, raise the dead, switch heads and bodies, and give you those eyes that you've always wanted. But do you actually want them? Is it a good thing to raise the dead? Do the ends justify the means? Does the Fran care?
Yeah, it's on my to read list, but
It says it's a comedy as well. I missed that. So, I don't know. I forget who recommended this to me. It was one of my old friends. They're the same person who
the cover
recommended
art.
me Hulk, I think.
I do like the cover art because it's like you can actually tell like the colors and they hand drew it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Probably with colored pencil as well.
Oh, for sure.
I'll see if I can find an image of the cover art.
I've actually been reading a lot of Dr. Stone because the sole reason is like I've liked the anime so much that I can't wait until the next season, so I just end up reading
Doctor Stone is really good.
Yeah,
It's
and the
really
manga is so like it is like almost like the anime is almost a copy of the manga, which is awesome.
Mhm.
It doesn't differ. Like the only differ is like a notch. It's almost nothing.
Mhm.
Like it's mostly or almost only true to the
Yeah.
to the manga, and I love that about it.
So, Shmeaty, real quick, have you seen the other covers for Frank and Fran?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
not what I was expecting.
I remember like this one of that had the T-shirt like a crossbody, like it was like the T-shirt was loose. And I think her tie was I think her tie was
literally
done, right?
just showed that exact one you're talking about on the stream.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there it is. No, her tie was undone. Never mind.
Yeah. It's noticeable though that she has like stitching underneath and like
Yup.
it looks like her entire body. She's a Frankenstein is literally I'm guessing what it is.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Franken Fran.
Was not expecting the chimeras to be half naked though. I'm not sure what I was expecting.
If
Definitely
she's
not that.
stitched together, is it a viable? Would she be a viable waifu for anyone who has a dismembering fetish?
No, because it looks like she
Yes.
stays together, is not taken apart.
Oh.
Also,
Dismembering
you're thinking
fetishes.
of a Doulahan.
Doulahans are nice. Some Doulahans are nice. I've like
Yeah.
read like
Yes.
I think I've read like 2 or 3 mangas that have like a Doulahan as one of the main
Characters.
characters. Yeah.
I forget what this
But-
anime is, but I've seen this anime as well. I think it's
Uh,
How to Interview something.
interviews
Monster-
with Monster Girls.
Yeah,
That's on my watch list.
yeah, that has a Doulahan in it, and I'm showing a Doulahan.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
GIF
the
on screen.
teacher is a succubus. Oh my god.
Interviews
teacher
with
is a
Monster
succubus?
Girls. That's what it's called.
Yep.
And there's
Alright,
also
no.
the Doulahan in Daily Life with a Monster Girl, or Monster Monsume, in other words.
Yeah. Monster Musume. Yeah.
I love Monster Musume.
Then there's
Fuck.
there's and then there's Celty,
Mm-hmm.
that one show.
So like talking about manga and anime, the correlation between those. I mean, everyone knows that they're derived from mangas. I mean, not manga. Yeah, animes are made from mangas. Mangas are made from LNs or light novels.
Not always, but yeah.
I've read so much manga that I know like most of like I've read 75% of the anime that's coming out in the last 3 years.
Jesus.
I mean, Sono Biscudo, or My Lovely Doll, Dress Up Darling. I think it's called Dress Up Darling Doll. I forgot.
Yeah, My Lovely Doll
Everyone is
showing
on the-
something else. So what is it called?
I don't know, but it's Sono Biscudo wa Koi wo Suro.
Sonai Biscuit, My
Oh.
Dress Up Darling.
Yeah, that one. I've read that. I read that a while back, and like I gotta say, when they announced it, like they announced that they're getting their manga, I was like, oh, that's nice.
It also got an anime.
Mm-hmm.
It just started this month.
Yep. I was like, oh,
I believe it.
that's nice, but so like a whole bunch of the mangas that are like, well, not a whole bunch of the animes that are out like currently airing, I've read, so I'm like, do I want to watch them? And I haven't watched like anime in almost 3 years now.
What's the fat elf one? Plus-sized elf?
Oh, I know what
That's
you're
literally
talking
what it's
about.
called.
Though.
It's called plus-sized elf.
Yeah.
Is this a
Actually-
chunky elf?
Didn't
Yeah.
I send this to you? Didn't I send this to you, Lord?
I do not think so. Let me check our DMs.
In concept of a diet manga, but really the diet seems to be more of an excuse to have the characters gain weight again and again and again. The weight gain isn't too extreme in this, but there is a lot of it. Mainly female weight gain, but on occasion the male protagonist also has gained weight. The basic plot being various creatures from a fantasy world, elves, ogres, dragons, etc., are entering modern Japan through some portal. Of course, these creatures are all of the hot monster girl variety, but easy modern living and easy access to food are taking a toll on their waistlines. The problem being they can't go home if they are not the same size as when they left. A lot of food and related hijinks ensue.
So anyone with a
Fat fetish, yeah. Inflation fetish. Eating fetish.
weight gain fetish.
Weight gain
Or
fetish.
anyone who
Yeah.
likes BBW.
That's black women specifically, but yes.
No.
Yes.
No. BBW means big beautiful woman.
No, it stands for big black woman.
It's big beautiful woman, but it could also stand for black woman as well.
Either way.
We don't discriminate here. You're
Fair enough.
There's another anime though that I was thinking of, where I don't know if it's a hentai or not, but the elf is constantly the subject of jokes of being basically the party's cock sleeve. I know it's like really famous, but I don't know what it's called.
I need. Wait, that calls for a Google
Sounds like
search.
The elf.
honestly, that
the,
sounds like something I'd enjoy reading.
The elf is the joke of the.
Literally, the one like panel I remember is elves are useful as cock sleeves.
See, I mean, I get it, kind of. At the same time, why would you say that to an elf? They're so beautiful.
There it
Elves are
is.
just great.
Elves are my favorite.
Elves can have
Elves are-
versatile roles in any group as cock sleeves.
I just found that. I
don't know what manga or anime or whatever this is from. Not anime, hentai. This is from, but it's very popular. I know that.
There's this. I very much love elves. I very much love elves.
Okay.
And dark skin elves. Whoo, whoo. Yes, sir.
That's. I mean, I get it. Yeah, some dark elves are nice. Some.
I mean, Flair's a good example. Flair from Hololive, she is a good example, but.
Fleur has a beautiful model.
But a lot, like in manga, when it comes to dark elves, they're always deemed as like they're always belittled to be like an
bad
anti-hero. They're always put like as in that one elf that has bad intentions, that fights for the wrong side. You never see like a dark elf that's usually
most
part of the
them,
yeah. You never see an elf on the MCs
dark
main
elf
squad.
on the mostly, yeah. It's always a normal elf.
Well, they're generally like, even in novels, they're seen as usually bad people. So
Yeah, like in every
yeah.
anime I can think of off the top of my head.
Literally.
We're talking about elves
Wait.
still, right? Yeah. Okay.
yes.
Dark elves, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dark
Just
elves.
recently, because I've been watching Black Clover for the past 3 or 4 days.
Mhm.
There's just a dark elf in it, and it was seen as one who's lost in despair and all of that. So
I mean, literally the whole premise on the elves that you see, the elf that you see in Black Clover, they turn to dark elves. So
I mean, yeah.
they're considered dark elves, should I say? Which is a good
Yeah, I
story.
can see
The
that.
way that they wrote that was really good. Was really well written.
Oh, I know. It's really well written.
Black Clover did it well.
Oh yeah, they did great. Especially the whole redemption thing for it. That was good.
Oh, for sure. Very great. Very, very great.
Like, there's two versions of elves in a manga or in an anime. Either they don't give a shit. No, there's three versions. Either they don't give a shit. Either they want to murder humans. Or for some weird reason, humans don't hate them, so they're allied with them.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going on. I fucking love elves though. I love elves.
Me too,
One
man.
of my favorite mangas. It's still going on. It's called Welcome to Japan, Elf-san. It's actually nice, wholesome.
really?
I love the art. I love the art. Really nicely done. And it's like only 20 something chapters long right now. Let me look at it really quick.
Welcome to Japan, Elf-chan.
Elf-san.
And
Elf-san.
I'm real happy I'm not showing my other screen right now because I logged into Funny Junk. Trying to find the source of the image we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You know, Shmeaty, you're gonna have to send me that one later. I'm gonna have to read it.
Yeah, it's really nice. Not only that, but the Mary, that's the name of her, of the elf. She's actually very wholesome. I felt with her really.
I'm gonna read it later while I'm laying in bed.
So I have a lot of reads I've like just like sat down in bed, laid down and just read.
Yeah, I mean that's the best time to read stuff.
Mhm.
It's the best time to read anything.
So, what's your guys' favorite like manga tags or like tags in general?
Shonen.
Shonen.
Yeah.
I say I like shonen, yeah.
Okay.
But I also like a good comedy. Like you got to have a good mix of action, comedy, and harem. In my opinion, you got to have a good mix.
Nah, harem's
All of that.
trash.
The harem. I don't really like harem.
Wait.
In my mangas. Although I do read
Harem's
them.
great.
I know, yeah. Nice to see.
Okay. Sometimes it goes a little far, but when it's held back, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
When it pushes just a little bit, it's good. When it goes too far, it goes too far.
Like, I mean, there's like a lot of like like anime and shit you'll see like on the internet is like really cringy, but you'll still read it. That's what I do. I still read it.
Like, for me, the perfect harem size is 4 or 5. But if you have like 12, then that's a little far.
For sure.
My favorite type of
Like 4 or 5, that's pretty good.
Yeah. What do you guys say, Monkey?
I don't know. Favorite type of manga would you go like? I don't mind if it's a shonen or an isekai or or any one of those types. I need something. It just needs to entertain me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've always been a big fan of fantasy.
Yeah.
So as long as it entertains me, I'm gonna be fine with it.
Yeah. Let me put the
I always find the best entertainment is when, like, okay, take Fairy Tail for example. It's got its comedy relief, but when it gets serious, it gets really serious.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
And that's
Full Metal
amazing.
Alchemist.
Yes.
That was good too. Yeah, I liked that. It was pretty good.
Full Metal Alchemist is so loved. I love the like on like my anime list. You know how like how it was made number 2 on all time.
No,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It started from Nux. Nux made it a meme.
Why is it a meme?
So-
No, it's a good anime or manga.
No, let me continue though. So for a long time, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was always number 1. And it actually became number 1 again because, well, my anime list people, the people that run the site, they did some changes to it. But
They took away
But so back when interspecies reviewers was still airing, Nux joked about it, making a joke. Made a joke. He says this is the best anime of all time, and he said to his chat, "Go upvote it. Go upvote it on Mal." People made an account and actually upvoted it, and it became number 1. And then the people at the my anime list hated it so much that oh shit, it's not that they purposefully made it so you can never give it more than a 10-star. You can never give it more than a 9-star for it. This was back in like 2019, 2020, right around there.
I think I remember hearing about that.
It was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious.
If you don't like the goddamn show, let's put it on your fucking website.
I like
It
how
was-
the anime are listed by season, apparently.
Yeah, that's.
That's weird.
Oh, is that? Wow, that's surprising. Actually, I expected that to be much lower.
What?
Your name at number 10. I expected that to be much lower.
Well,
I mean,
can we base off a score? No, we can't. I mean, we can look at most favorited Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Hey Shmeaty, have you? I don't know if there's probably manga for it. Have you read Code Geass? Because if so, I hope I'm gonna
Code
get
Geass.
to.
I love Code
'Cause-
Geass.
You're gonna get along with Karma. Karma is a Code Geass fan.
Oh, I love it.
Code
I
Geass is
like it a
super
lot.
good.
It's really good.
I remember
Yeah, it is.
like staying up late night and watching it on Toonami whenever it came on like Saturday. Oh, it was so good.
It was
I
great.
opened a can of worms. Fuck.
Toonami, I mean,
they don't wanna-
Toonami put everyone on game.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, Shmeaty. They don't want to do a Code Geass episode.
Cause you've talked so much about it that we can't fucking hear about that show anymore. I will
No,
never watch that show because you told us about it so much.
No, if you can't just like talk down on it. You actually have to watch it and then come back because it's. I mean, like, okay, then no. I mean, like, most of it's like plots and like the actual like the plot and well the situations in there. Even though it is a mecha, like a mecha anime. I mean, that was literally the whole Rave back in the 2000s. So because of fucking Neon Genesis and Gundam and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like early 2000s was always just fucking a
Gundam.
whole bunch of just mecha anime, mecha harem, and up until 2012 when SAO changed the game completely.
Yep.
Which, they did it completely. I mean, SAO is, if you look back on it, really fucking cringy. Yes.
I mean, awful. The worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
We tried to listen to it and I never got past episode 15.
No. I mean, people can always say it's awful, but it did so much for the anime, for the manga community, and like just the whole, like for the future of anime and manga.
Yeah, so did One Piece.
Meh. One Piece just made it so it's literally it's a meme, but it's such a great show. There's so many memes from it. I mean, the whole episode shit is like people don't watch it because there's so many episodes.
And that's why I constantly tell people to go watch One Piece. It's amazing.
It is.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna read it because from what I've heard, the mangas are so much better than.
No, again, I told you before. Watch One Piece. PACE.
Or read. Use your eyes and read.
Never. Reading makes my brain hurt.
Honestly, mangas are always the better version, though.
Honestly, I agree with most of that statement, except when it comes to certain things like Shield Hero. The manga for Shield Hero was kind of off-putting.
It was meh, yeah, for sure.
I tried it, it was off-putting. Honestly, the light novel did so much better.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's the thing. Like, when it comes to LNs and the transition into the manga, people always get it wrong sometimes.
I also would like to just say that a lot of action anime benefits highly from having a lot of action manga benefits highly from having an anime because actually seeing combat in motion is a lot better than seeing it on page.
For sure. Yeah, that's the thing. So
that's very true. Yeah, I agree.
So you guys know about Webtoon and like actually licensing some web novels to become animes, right?
Yes. Also live TV shows and things like that, but yes.
Yeah. I love both what's it called? Tower of God and God of High School. I started reading God of High School back when it was in chapter 300 and something, but right now it's at almost 500. I think it hit 500 not long ago.
Wasn't like God of High School that one anime that Crunchyroll made not too long ago, like a few last year?
Yes, it was there was a lot of talk to it about it. The animation was phenomenal, but they left out so much from the actual web novel.
It was god awful.
They left out a lot. There's a lot of scenes where they completely they changed the designs. Not only that, but Morrigan's signature move was actually completely not used in the fights. which got me sad. Which was one of the main staples of his kits, or his fighting kits. I really loved his whole fighting kit and whatnot. So what you guys think?
Yeah, I agree with watching the fights and reading them on a page is so much different.
Oh, for sure.
I did read as I mentioned at the start, I read what eventually became the final season of Fairy Tail season 3. I read that as a manga.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went on YouTube after it was finished and watched some of the fights, and let me tell you, it was so much better.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I liked how they did it.
The fights were really well done, but that's always gonna be the same thing. That's always gonna be the thing. If you like watch a fight, it's always gonna be much cooler and shit. I don't know if you guys have read God of High School.
Nope.
I have not.
I definitely
If
recommend.
it's better than the fucking anime, I might
Much
go
better.
and,
Much
watch
better. Much better. I mean, you have to get used to the old art style, because I mean it's an old web novel now. But that's the thing with web novels and manhwas or Korean manga. They're more of like they lean more towards like the of actual. They like to lean towards naturalism and more like realistic designs. So you don't like really see like crazy fucking crazy builds on the fucking character, but you'll also see like they flow their fights and their drawings really well, so that it isn't just like weird. Like their body shapes, the actual drawing between them, and some of the fight scenes, whew, you can really tell they spent time on it. They spent time on some drawings.
So,
I think I did read a Korean manga recently. My Wife is the Demon Queen.
Oh yes, I read that. I still read that. I read that when it was only 25 chapters out.
I'm on chapter 29 at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on chapter almost 200 something now.
Wow. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Her
I'm on
art,
chapter
the art
29
on
and I
the.
liked it.
So like the thing is, like the MC doesn't have power, which I like.
Nope.
But they do show
Really
him actually. Yeah, they will show like him progressing to get power and whatnot. So that's what I like. Like getting power right off the bat isn't like cool. Like it isn't like really cool and shit to me. I mean, it's cool to have that power, but like seeing them like right off the bat having all that power is like I want to see the progression.
So much cooler watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much cooler watching them work themselves up from zero.
Yeah.
It's so
Which
much cooler.
I really like. I appreciate more.
But yeah. So I think Arufata did so good because he really was a zero.
Mm-hmm. So when
And
it came
he became
to
so overpowered.
when it came to God of High School, I mean it was only 13 episodes long. When I said this to my friends when we were waiting for it to drop, the actual anime to drop, we're like, this needs to be at least 26 episodes. Take the entire season to watch. I mean, take 2 seasons to watch. And me and my friends were like, yeah, it has to. They compacted the entire arc that would honestly do much better with 25 episodes into just measly 12. They completely skipped out on a lot of pieces. They skipped out on the recruitment part where they recruit Morijin,
which sounds like a crucial part.
Yeah, the recruitment process was honestly really nice, and they got to show like the main characters and the reasons why. They skipped out on backstory of the martial art. They skipped out on the whole divine pellet and how it actually looks. They made it look like a regular peach, which was actually, it's supposed to look more like it was like a fruit that had like orange wiggles on it, but it was purple. Like the fruit was actually purple and had like have you seen I mean, everyone's seen Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I have.
The air symbols.
Yes.
Yeah, their air symbols, kind of like that.
Oh.
There's gonna be like a whole bunch of air symbols on it.
No kidding.
Which I really liked. But if they do another season of it, I really fucking hope they take their time on it. I really hope so. It definitely needs to take. They need to take their time on it. It has a lot of information. It's one of their largest arcs. This is the second largest arc. It's one of my favorites too. It was so good. So it goes. I mean, I could say the name of the arc. It's called the Orguk arc, which was really nice. I definitely recommend it. It's a good read if you want to if you want to see how they progress into much more power. I can say I've read it so many times I can definitively scale them to a whole bunch of other mangas or animes that you like. I love it. What you guys' takes?
I mean,
I have really no interest, to be honest.
I kind of expected Raven to say that.
when I was watching the ads for God of High School, I was like, this looks really boring because it didn't have a lot of potential in my eyes when I was watching the ads for it.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, the way Crunchyroll, way they hyped it up was like,
yeah, it wasn't as hype. Here, let me show you guys. Let me send you guys over the link to the old trailer that was by Webtoon back in 2016, 15.
You've actually interested me in the manga. I might come around to read it.
Yeah. It's it's 5 years old by now. Almost 6.
Oh, I don't care how old it is. I don't care how old something is. It's never mattered to me. What's mattered to me is
comments on that.
Monkey. You know where you're going with that.
As long as they're 18 years
Don't
old.
do it. How did I know that?
Not only that, but the music on it. Wow. I don't know if you guys like listening to anime or the anime music or openings and endings.
Yeah.
Do.
This opening for it would have been so fucking amazing.
And they changed it.
But I know some people who constantly skip them, even when they're good, and I'm like, I hold myself back from asking.
I skip them.
I mean,
the
only time I skip them is when they get, is when I've heard them for, at least 5 episodes or 5 or 6 episodes. That's when I start skipping them.
Yeah.
Wait, does this have DMC
by that
music?
point,
let me check really quick.
I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna get a fucking glass of water and my fucking water.
Yes, you could just look at it is DMC, but you could just put it on mute.
Alright, I muted it and I'm just playing it.
Yeah.
Bro, is that the main protagonist?
No.
I can tell because of the hair.
right?
Oh, the art on this was really crispy. If you guys want to listen to the song afterwards, it's a good listen. It's a good song.
Oh, let's get a panty shot going.
that whole arc on Daewoo Han was thrown out. They didn't show that. Dragon King's armor suits. That 3-stage kick was his signature move in the actual web novel, and they didn't show it, which I was surprised.
And is he like the main character?
I mean, he's a main character. Mori Jin is the main character, but they like to
the main character's main move out.
I mean, he has throughout the novel, he actually learns, and
It's like
he learns from all of his peers, even from his foes as well. He learns moves from them. He uses them against them.
okay.
Which is honestly pretty cool.
Saying if I had seen that trailer instead, I probably would have watched it.
Yeah, much
Would be
better
honest.
in my opinion. It's much better in my opinion.
Honest, I'm gonna be. If I had seen that trailer instead, I probably would have watched it instead of
Well,
what
to be honest,
I
it still
saw.
looks pretty bad to me.
I mean, that looked like it had potential to be good.
And it's a really good shonen if you want to read that.
Yeah. Is it like
I might.
well, not like the plot, but like the fact that like there's multiple main characters? Is it similar to Soul Eater, where they're like the group is the main character?
No, it's not like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm still.
But they do focus on the main characters. The other characters transitioning and growing together, and, like instead of just the main character.
Okay.
Because I believe after the Orguk arc, the main character is actually like out of the picture. But you'll have to read for that.
He fucking dies.
No,
All right.
which would be a cool concept, but no.
Imagine if you're watching just a fucking anime with like a main character and they just die like 10 chapters in.
What's it called?
Well,
And they
called,
stay dead. Let me rephrase. They stay dead.
Yeah.
They don't come back.
There's
you watched Akame Got Kill yet?
yeah,
No,
I was
I
gonna say
haven't.
Igami Gaku.
No.
You're gonna that one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
There's no plot armor
Dude.
at all. There's 0 plot armor.
Well, no, isn't Rave
Sorry,
or
what?
whatever her name
But
is?
2 and 10 episodes was it, Shmeaty? It's been a while since I've last watched it.
It's like 12 episodes long. No, yeah, but there's like there's no plot armor at all,
There's no plot armor in that.
Nice.
They,
which I really like their take on it. 'Cause
although
they
I
made-
did like,
yeah.
it really did push limits, and that was good.
Is Angel Beats the anime I'm thinking of where they all get trapped in a high school together? Yes. Angel Beats, that's a good watch.
Yes, it is.
Is that considered horror?
I mean, I've seen it on Netflix 100
Yeah,
times.
it's considered horror, but but I didn't really get how it was like really scary and shit. Which is still like
Netflix keeps saying recommended for me for that, so I just haven't watched it yet.
yeah.
Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I kinda wanna go now because I got something I wanna do. And
That's
by
fine,
that I
man.
mean I gotta go to the bathroom. So,
Okay,
All right, what do you call it here?
do you guys want me to just wait here or do you guys wanna call it
that's
here?
cool.
I don't know how much you guys want to talk about. It's up to you guys. Because I got really
Mm.
nothing else to add anymore at this
mean-
point.
I don't either. Yeah.
I don't really have much to add either.
Alright, then I guess we can just call the episode here. Since most of us
Yo.
seem like we're not gonna have a whole lot else to talk about soon.
Yeah. Oh, here I got a good person we can raid.
Oh, sure, yeah. Since you're the guest, go ahead and pick our raid target.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You spelled that right, correctly? Just so I can copy and
Yes.
paste it? Alright.
Yep.
Alright, and remember,
Alright.
remember everyone, make sure you use the NTR raid and the NTR raid emote if you have the emote. We are going to be raiding Boo's Tail.
Hey, Boo!
Yes.
They are a member of the Nags community.
My soon-to-be harem member.
If you guys want to catch
That's
me,
Another one for you, Shmeaty?
another.
Uh,
He's
Actually, let me
He's
cancel
a
the room while we
conquest.
talk. Hang on. I am going to be on Azuki Umber's stream next week, Monday, and then a couple of other days. I haven't even talked to him about it. We're going to be playing Dying Light 2.
Oh.
Where can we find you, Shmeaty?
I mean, it's twitch.tv/Shmeaty. I'm gonna be hosting another Shmeat Show podcast this Saturday with Lith, a big community member from the Nax community.
All right, and
yeah.
Monkey and Karma, do you guys have anything you want to promote?
I'll probably do a stream tomorrow or Friday.
Come
So if
drink
you
with
want
me
to
on
look
VR
forward to
chat.
that.
Yeah. If you guys want to join Defected server, you can always meet and talk to us.
So,
Yeah.
This
You can also join the NTR server.
Also, join the NTR server. I just posted it in chat real quick. It is an 18+ server, just be warned.
yes.
Alright,
All right.
now I'm going
You guys
to
have a good
raid
one.
Boost Tail.
Horde server.
Yes.
/raid Boost Tail. There we go.
You guys have a good one for sure.
This
Maybe you
chat
have-
is in
Yeah.
follower subscriber only mode, just so you guys know going in there, you have to follow him, I guess.
Yeah. I'm
All
only
right.
follower mode. I'm his mod, so he.
Yeah, change it off, quick. Alright. Bye, everyone. Make sure to follow, give us your money.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, no problem.